turn around. Thanks.
So today is today is June 22nd, and we are currently headed to the airport to rip off to start the process of ripping off this big Band-Aid. So everybody's packed. It was kind of a rush because the girls just got home from girls camp about an hour and a half ago, and it went well.
I fell off a jet ski.
You fell off a jet ski?
Me, Victoria, and Maria were riding on the jet ski. We all leaned to one side, so we tipped over.
Okay, that's just...
Wow. Should we race them?
Ethan and Haley have their phones.
How are you feeling about this?
Great.
Great. Are you excited about anything, or are you just nervous?
Excited.
About what?
Schlitterbahn, go-karts. What are you looking forward to on the trip?
I'm looking forward to getting to see my whole family again, getting to see all of the cousins together for the very first time, because some of them weren't even born before. I'm looking forward to trying to heal a little bit and feel a little bit of closure, I guess, if that's even possible. How fast do you think we're going? That's just very cool looking at the sky floor there. Devin, we live in a really pretty place, don't we? Those three chuckleheads sat all the way back there from us. What is that face, Lauren? Weirdo. Lily called. She's pretty dang excited to see us. They're waiting for us. Yep, Lily, or Aunt Evelyn and Aunt Leanne.
I got to see the wing.
What's that?
Ethan has a Pokemon named Weedle, so I said, is it a drug dealer?
Yes, I'm playing Pokemon. Don't judge me. Wow, that... Yeah.
It's warm! Yeah, it's Texas.
I didn't miss the Texas air. The humidity. Oh my god.
I love it. Hi, friends. Hi, Aunt Leanne.
Hi.
Ride shotgun with that because mom can't drive at night anymore. So dad is her driver. This is like the blind leading the blind. Gosh. So yesterday, like, I had to take sleeping arrangements and picking.
So we are here.
At least you're laughing.
There's the fancy sign on the gate. And I'm not going to throw up, even though I have throw up sitting right at the back of my throat. It's being tickled by my uvula.
That sounds dirty.
Hey, it is, I think it's 2:30 in the morning. Doesn't everybody's parents keep a clock on the wall and a calendar on the bathroom? This is the bathroom. Do you keep all those things? A calendar and a clock. Doesn't everybody's parents have those things on their bathroom? You have to forgive me. It's the end of an incredibly long day, and I am really, really drugged right now. Today went really bad. it was so much worse than I thought it was going to be. It sounds so funny with my tater. And wow. I don't have the cognization, his abilities to tell you anything, but I want to talk to you about it tomorrow. Tonight was wild and horrible. I'm gonna go try to sleep now. And yeah, I'll check in tomorrow. But you hope you had a good day and a good night. So today is Sunday, June 23rd. So last night, it's pointless to go into details as to what happened, because it doesn't matter. It was really bad though. I'm not talking, it was bad like triggers. Triggers were horrible, but the badness came from what happened to me physically. I'm still in bed. I was reminded again how greatly it pisses me off when everybody and their dog is triggered by something and everybody and their dog says, oh, it's my PTSD. And I'm like, let's talk about that for a minute. Okay, I know that not everybody saw their kid die. I know not everybody experienced what we experienced, but for the love of God, stop saying that you're triggered by everything because things make you feel uncomfortable. That's what triggers seem to be lately. I'm not talking to the person out there that has genuine diagnosable PTSD from a significantly traumatic event. I'm talking about everybody that thinks that, this day and age, like anything that makes you feel icky or uncomfortable, you think that you have to veer away from because, oh, there's toxicity everywhere. Oh, there's triggers everywhere. There's things that just make me feel really negative. Just stop, okay? But it's too bad that I didn't have a GoPro on yesterday so that you could come along firsthand for the ride. Yeah, it was really messy, and I can't bring myself to leave this room today because I'm scared. But I need to, and we'll see how the rest of the day goes. So, my niece Alyssa and I went out for a little run this morning. She's having a little bit of a rough time. But I'll tell you what, it's a different story running at sea level, which is nice. Feels like I have all the red blood cells in the entire universe. It's really nice. Could do with about 20% less humidity, but at least it's keeping my lungs moist, so my asthma's not acting up as much as it normally does. So today on my run, I deliberately wanted to come by and see this little knoll of grass right here. It's my parents' house across the highway. This is the field where Life Flight landed when they came to get Garrett. So this piece of earth right here has haunted my dreams for the longest time. And hopefully that might settle down when I'm seeing it again. Just got home, got back. This is it. This is the gate Garrett got through. Yeah. This is it. This is exactly
stomach.
So there are goose eggs, and then right there, that's a goose.
Goose eggs?
Can we uncover them and show our mom?
Yeah.
Okay,
But be
gently
very,
bring it.
very, very gentle.
So right under here.
There are real goose eggs.
You have to get closer to see.
There's 5 of them, Mom.
No, I see them. Wow, look at that.
There's 5.
I planted a bunch of stuff down here, so there's jump. Watch out for them hoes. There's water in the creek right now because I'm siphoning it out of the pond. I'm taking video. Like that water. My jug is full of water. Come on, children.
Come on, Devin was able to do it.
I know, my shoes have 0 traction.
Same as mine.
It's pretty cold right now. There's a wasp that's up there. It shouldn't bother you guys.
Where is it?
It shouldn't hurt.
That's a dog. He sounds like a character. It's hot.
It is hot. Oaks Grove.
Look at all those blackberries and raspberries growing.
That's my garden to shame. But not this size land.
Big whatever out there, well, welcome to. I've started removing bees, and
No! Mom, look! Alice isn't supposed to be that. It works.
by the way, when your back hurts, like where
Everybody's coming in. Mom, we need
You guys having fun?
Oh, yeah. Are you done swimming?
No. I was just inside. My hair was really big. Can you find the Did you find the?
I never went out there. I'm so sorry. Yep, hold on. Ready to go out there with me?
Is there a light in here?
Yeah.
Or is it?
I'll turn it on.
Oh, this place is big.
Yeah.
All the kids camping out in the camper. Did y'all get scared by the thunder?
No. That one.
I jumped. I literally jumped.
I said that was a flash of lightning. I saw it through this, and then not even a second later, we heard the thunder.
That's how it works.
And I love it.
No, this is how it works. Okay, I said making a yo mama joke to Orion. I'm like, yo mama's so fat. She starts the ABCs with obesity, and then the thunder happened. I was like, oh, Orion's mama's man.
Apparently it's gonna rain again.
How do you know?
My phone has this weird app, like pages, and at the front.
I like sleeping.
Aggressive much?
Can we swim tomorrow morning?
It was pretty interesting driving home with like 5 or 6 bees crawling on me at a time. Are you recording
I'm taking pictures of the lightning, yeah.
pictures?
Or video. Moving pictures.
So you're recording.
God, I miss the lightning.
What? You missed the lightning? Y'all don't have it up there?
No, I guess. Oh, she's in the clip.
Yeah.
Wait, open that back up. I want to see all them bees.
What damn comb.
Let me see that little slut.
See that big old hoe?
Oh, she got a big old booty on her.
Dude,
Look
she
at
got some
that.
junk in that trunk.
You know what I'm saying? Wow.
And I just saw her, like, after I took the top off of this meter box, which has a ton of comb, I put it over on one of these boxes and went back over, and boom, there she is.
So today was pretty dang big. This light's about to fade. Whoop, and I just disappeared. There's some lightning out there. I'm sitting in my brother's car right now. I just had to go to the grocery store, and I've got ice cream melting in the trunk. There's an amazing lightning storm going on outside. Today has been one of the biggest hurdles of my life. The kids and I, all 4 kids, and I went swimming in the very pool that took Garrett's life. And it was very strangely a breath of fresh air. Like, we had been waiting so long to face that, and like part of us had been crying out with this need, and it was very unexpected. I spent about an hour doing some of my old tricks off of the diving board, and the kids were just in shock because they didn't remember anything like that before. And it was pretty intense. And anyway, I'm gonna head back inside and get this ice cream in the freezer and report tomorrow, and hopefully it has good things to report. So so today has, like I was saying before, it's been a pretty monumental day. It's 1:30 in the morning, and I just now was able to take a shower. I got my retainer back in. I just wanted to do a little bit of video diarying before I finally crawl into bed and just talk about some things that I kind of learned about today. We went swimming in the pool, the very pool. And I'm still kind of wrapping my brain around it because that wasn't something that we were expecting to do on this trip. Maybe if it, I mean, like, it was kind of like a maybe what if. We're going to have really low expectations. And we went swimming on the very first day, and I'm just kind of baffled by this ability that we had. I don't know where it came from, but something strange kind of came to mind as I was sitting back and I was watching all 4 of these kids swimming and laughing and enjoying themselves, including Ethan, whom, by the way, this is only the 2nd time he has been swimming at all since Garrett died. The first time was in 2017. It was just for a few minutes, and today, in the very pool. So I think that is monumental in itself. So what I was saying is, I experienced this kind of the last 24 hours have just been kind of a weird blur of this coming home feeling. The only way that I can describe it, I keep saying it's like I've been in a coma for the last 5 years, and I woke up and everything is the same, but everything is completely different, and everybody's older and everything has changed, but it's home, and I remember everything. I mean, the way that, like, little things, I remember where every tiny little mark is in this house, and where everything item is that I need to locate, and this flood of memories comes back to me in full force about, like, the most mundane little things that I didn't think were important, and driving down roads and seeing stop signs and remembering where things happened. Like, it just is very strange. It's like waking from a deep sleep all of a sudden. Anyway, along those lines, today when we were swimming and I was looking around at them and they were having such a good time, and it wasn't forced. It wasn't like we're going to be, I mean, they were being exceptionally brave, but that's not where it came from. It was like a much awaited breath of fresh air, as in like, there's this just, I mean, obviously been this enormous wait, and we have been waiting for a way to let it breathe, like this thing that has been suffocating us, and finally we were able to just kind of let it breathe for a bit, and we had been waiting so long for that. And it was really weird because I wasn't going to swim at all. In fact, I'd spent like the first part of the morning brushing algae off of the pool, like the inside walls, like kind of just a chore that I have done many times. Well, they were swimming. It was a good way to supervise them to be outside but not have to swim. And then I looked over and I stepped on the stairs right by the place where I found Garrett, and I stopped it from happening inside of me. And the next thing I knew, I was inside changing into my bathing suit, and I was gonna just maybe like stick my feet in the water, and I just stood there and I kept thinking, I want to just jump in. I want to just jump in like the old days. I want it to feel like that. It was burning hot outside. I had been for a run in the morning, and I was hot. It was hot as blazes outside today, and I wanted to jump in, and I was too scared. I haven't put my face in the water at all in 5 years. That's not an exaggeration. So even like with triathlon races I've done, I haven't put my face in the water. Let me tell you how hard that is to swim fast when you're not putting your face in the water. Anyway, I'm standing at the side of the pool, and my brother is in the water, and he's just like, just jump. I mean, you know, he's like, get it over with. And of course, he doesn't really understand what's happening to me in the moment. He gets it, but he doesn't get it. And then I did. I just jumped, and I panicked. And the second that water hit that kind, you know, like when you're blowing the water out of your nose and you're blowing your bubbles and stuff, that's when I started the panic, like I had done one time before. And that happened in the shower, probably like a month after he died. Anyway, yeah, I swam for like 2 hours today with the kids, and I was doing my tricks off the diving board that they hadn't seen in years, and completely forgot, like, holy crap, our mom can like, you know, do these fun flips and dives and stuff, and they didn't remember. It was weird. It was weird, and it was refreshingly good for us. Anyway, tonight I had to go run a couple of errands for my mom, and so it was late at night. Kids were already in bed, and I was walking through the grocery store, and I was looking around and thinking about, like, I know this place so well. I mean, this is so familiar to me. I even remembered where everything was in this particular store, and I was overcome with, once again, like the deepest sense of grief for losing Garrett, but also for losing all this time gone that we can never get back. And I think that we do definitely have a really good reason for staying away. I don't think anybody in the right mind would judge us for staying away and not being able to go home. But, you know, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter why. What matters is that we've lost a lot of time. And I was overcome with this really poignant sense of regret for time gone. And I fought this lump in my throat as I'm walking through everything that is so familiar, and I'm thinking, I've missed everything. This is such a part of me. This place that schooled me, and I've missed it. I've missed my family. And I was driving home in the rain, and I was trying really hard not to just succumb to this horrible sense of despair. And I was just reminded, like a little voice said to me, that it's not too late. It's not too late. And we still have time. And I know that's true, like whatever regret you're holding on to in your life, whether it's relationships that have been severed, or whatever it is, if it's maybe like a dream that you didn't ever see come to fruition because of, you know, things not turning out the right way, it's not too late. As long as you are still living and breathing, it's not too late to fix it. And I'm not gonna wait another day to continue this process of fixing what's broken, even though things happened that were so out of my control. I still have the power to change things now. And that's a really, really strong and important power to have. So anyway, we'll see how tomorrow goes.
Hello, Lloyd. Hi again.
Go back.
Woo! You beat her. Go back.
Okay,
Category.
oh, hello.
One second. Tree.
Got it.
Palm tree.
A tree?
Alyssa got it.
So I was gonna say.
Hi!
Hi.
Are you having fun? You're going into bed? Are you gonna go to night-night?
Run again.
Right.
So,
Are you
why does everyone
totally
still
done
have
with
shoes
your
on?
mouth? You're working on your drawing?
Oh,
Such an idiot.
yeah.
We gonna pick blackberries? Yeah? Let's see if you can find them. Can you find where they are? Yeah? Which place do you think they are?
Like this.
Do you see them?
Yeah.
Yeah!
I want to put it in.
Okay, put it in the bucket.
I put it in all the way. Let's go find some more.
Get some more. Get lots and lots of them.
There's berries.
Did you find a good one?
You have to find them and put them in the bucket. It's because it's better.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Orion, close your eyes. Hi, Annalise.
We pick berries.
Hey, babe.
Out of ink.
Totally out of ink?
Out of ink. They're all dried up.
Dude, this kid, you've got some skills, Ethan.
Out of ink in these two.
It's really impressive.
I'm out of ink in these two, and I'm out
Okay.
of ink
Um,
in this one.
let me find out what time Michael's closes. I'll be sure we can
7.
get over there.
No,
No.
it closes at 9.
9 tonight? Okay.
Yeah.
You have been in the pool all day, Devin. Literally. Aren't you tired of it yet?
Why are you recording?
I just feel like it. Because I'm recording stuff and I'm sending it to Dad.
good looking kid.
Yeah. You seem better looking. For sure.
And like hanging by its
Dad.
to the side of the nest, and sure enough it was. Two of
I
them had
was
flown away,
going
2 of them were there.
We are celebrating all the grandkids' birthdays today at once. So we made like 4 dozen cupcakes. And they are getting eaten up fast.
I'm turning 10. Wow. And you're turning 20. And you're turning. And you're turning.
What did everybody thank Granana?
Thanks, Granna. Thanks, Banana.
Thank you for the third time. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's go ahead and change you. You're so smelly.
Look at your sunglasses. They're pineapple.
One side and change.
Today I'm turning 10. All the grandkids are turning.
I guess I'm turning 16 today.
I'm turning 9.
Are you now?